What's up, guys, and welcome back to Mass Effect. And man, here we are, episode 14 of this great series. And I'm back today to finish up the missions we did in the last several episodes. If you haven't seen them yet, I'm gonna go ahead and give you a quick recap. Let's open the mission computer here and go on a journal. So far we went to Therum and we saved the Arctisoni from a collapsing Prothean ruin. And also, of course, we saved her from the Geth from taking her to Saren. And also our assignments, we also got one for Garrus to find Dr. Salarian. We'll be doing that soon. We also found one here for Rogue VI, which is pretty exciting. We'll be doing that as well in the course of this game. So right now, we're about to head to the Citadel, and we're going to go ahead and speak to Garoth in the tower. And then we're also going to go ahead to speak to Admiral Kahoku. Alright, so let's go ahead now, and we're going to head to the Citadel. Yeah, man, I must tell you guys, I'm having a wonderful time playing this series again. It feels like yesterday I launched this game. It just feels good to play again. So here we are now at the Citadel. And this is not really a actual mission per se. It's kind of an excursion. You know, tie up loose ends, I can say. Okay, and here we are now at the Citadel. Let's go ahead and land. And this is one place I really enjoy going to, because you always find some new things here. So let's land. Alright, so let's get off the ship and make our way to the main deck. And also too, at the end of this episode, we will go ahead and speak to all our squad mates, especially since we have Liara now on board. And I'm going to bring Rex and I'm going to bring Garrett with me, because those are two guys I trust.
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere. Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
I should like that too. I am the CEO. This is my ship. And who is this here? Oh boy.
Rear Admiral Mihailovic, 5th Fleet.
Commander Shepard, SSV Normandy.
You don't know who I am, do you, Commander? I command the 63rd Scout Flotilla. You and the Normandy were slated for my unit after shakedown. Then the Council got their paws, claws, tentacles, whatever. They got them on our ship and you.
I still serve the Alliance, sir. As a Spectre, I can advance our interests to the Council.
You still know what color your blood is, Shepard? I don't begrudge the politician's decision to throw you to the Council. It's an opportunity. I do begrudge this over-designed piece of tin, though.
The Normandy is a fine ship, sir. She's served us well so far.
It's a gimmick, Commander. Useless in a stand-up fight. This experiment diverted billions from our appropriations bills. For the same price, we could have had a heavy cruiser. But no. We had to make nice to the Turians, throw money at a co-developed boondoggle. I'm here to make an inspection, Commander. Normandy is an Alliance warship. I intend to see she's up to snuff.
We'd be honored to show her to you, Admiral.
I'll just bet. Wait here. I won't be long. Commander, I'm not happy.
I'm sorry to hear that, sir.
Who designed that CIC? Putting the commander aft of everyone else is inefficient. What if he needs to discuss with the operators toward the bow?
Modified Turian style. They prefer commanders looking over their subordinates rather than in the middle of them. We wanted to see how effectively they can command with that setup.
Reasonable goal, but they should have studied that in a lab rather than on a frontline warship. I had to shake my head at that drive core of yours. 120 billion credits of element 0 to make this thing able to move without giving itself away. You realize we could make drive cores for 12,000 fighters with that money? What good is it to hide for a few hours anyway? Useless.
We can loiter in an enemy system and monitor traffic, or drop infiltration teams on enemy worlds. Normandy could be more effective than the Salarian STG.
Maybe. But that's not the job of a proper warship. We're supposed to find and kill the enemy fleet, not count how many times their garrison goes to the bathroom. And we need to talk about your crew, Commander. Krogan? Asari? Turians? What are you thinking, Commander? You can't allow alien nationals free access to Alliance equipment?
Between Saren and the Geth, we have enough enemies out here. Treating other species with suspicion and distrust won't win hearts and minds.
That assumes the hearts and minds are worth winning. That hasn't been proven yet. You have anything else to say, Commander? Any other justifications for the state of this vessel?
I think Normandy is a good ship, sir. Even if you disagree, you have to see that her joint construction and multiracial crew make the Alliance look better.
Your job is to look good, Commander. The Alliance navies is to win wars. I'm not convinced Normandy isn't a waste of taxpayer money, but I am convinced that you believe otherwise, and that you'll use it to its best ability. I'll be submitting a report to the Joint Military Council. It will not be as negative as I'd planned. Good hunting, Commander Shepard. Make us proud.
Well, okay then. That's one hell of an inspection. All right, so let's make our way down to the CSEC, because yeah, we're gonna have to finish up all the missions and get some more information from everybody. So here we go.
Alliance officials report that a Geth incursion into the Armstrong cluster has been repulsed, with the Geth suffering heavy casualties. In the event of future Geth activity, the Alliance plans to maintain a strong security presence in the area.
And who do you have here? Kalisa Al-Jalani.
Commander Shepard, sorry to bother you. This is Lieutenant Girard down in the docking bay. There is a woman here. She was rescued from Batarian slavers a few weeks ago. She is from Mindoir. I guess she was taken in the raid on your town.
Oh man, this is tough.
You mean she was taken in the raid that killed my parents?
Yes, ma'am. Sorry, ma'am. She got free somehow, grabbed a gun from one of my guys. Now she's holed up here in the docking bay. She says she wants to die. I hoped you'd talk to her. It's a long shot, but you went through the same thing. The raid. I figured maybe you could talk her out of her tree.
I'm on my way, Lieutenant. Sit tight.
Anything you could do would be great. I don't want to. She's been through enough. I'll have my men stand by for you.
Okay, guys, this is a pretty sensitive topic. So let's go back up to the main dock and handle this.
In remembrance of Eden Prime, we present another profile in courage with serviceman Nirali Bhatia. A devoted wife and talented chef, serviceman Bhatia joined the Alliance military under the Deferred Education Plan. After finishing her service, Bhatia planned to open a restaurant. Instead, she gave her life protecting the colonists of Eden Prime. For more profiles in courage, or to explore opportunities in the military, please visit the Alliance Military on the extranet. Keyword, courage.
Alright, let's just go over here and speak to Lieutenant Girard. Because unfortunately, of course, we're getting reports of a young woman up here who wants to take her own life. And here we go, guys. Here we go.
Commander, glad to see you.
I wish it were under better circumstances. Where is she?
behind those shipping containers. I've got a sniper position, but I don't think we'll need him. She's only a danger to herself. We've got a sedative to calm her down, but we can't get close to her. Every step we take gets her more wound up.
You seem awfully worried about her.
I'm just doing my job, Commander.
I hope I don't need it. Tell your men to stand by.
Don't push her too hard. If she seems liable to pull the trigger, back off, or walk away. I am willing to wait her out. Good luck, Commander.
Alright, so right now we have to talk this woman out of harming herself. And it's a little warning to you guys, this is very sensitive. It's a very sensitive topic, so let's take it slow. Alright? Let's go.
Stop! What are you?
My name is Shepard. Lieutenant Gerard sent me to talk to you. What's your name?
Animals don't get names. The Masters put their symbols on her. Hot metal all over her back. She screams when they do it.
You're not an animal. Your parents, what did they call you? Do you remember them?
She remembers a lot of things. Talitha. They call her that. She doesn't remember the rest. Leave her alone.
What's the last thing you remember from Mindoir?
Fires. Smells of smoke and burning meat. Animals screaming as the Masters cage them. As they put the metal to their backs. Put the wires in their brains. She pretends to be dead. If she's dead, she can't work. But they know. She hopes they'll leave. But they put her in the pen. She didn't fight. She was already broken when they put the wires in.
Talitha, you were what, 6 years old? No one blames you for staying quiet and hoping they'd go away. The only person blaming you is you.
She wants to believe that. She wants to believe nothing would change. She doesn't want to be there anymore. In the pen, in the cages, lying quiet while they do things to her.
How did you get here? Did you escape?
She can't escape. They have chains, wires, needles. You go too far, they take your brains away. Animals like her come. Animals with guns. They make the Masters explode. She tries to fix the Masters so they won't be mad at her. She puts all the reds and purples back in, but they don't move. The other animals take her.
You were afraid. All you'd known for 13 years was the Master's abuse, so you tried to heal them.
She doesn't want to see other animals. They're not real. They can't be real. They can't see her. If the animals can see her, then this is real. But it can't be. The wires, the chains, the hitting. This doesn't happen to her. It's another girl. A dirty girl. A stupid girl. She deserves it. It happens to her. Doesn't it? They see her, so it's real. She doesn't want it to be real.
What happened to your parents?
She sees them. They're yelling, "Run! Hide!" They hit the Masters. But the Masters, they have lights and hoses. Daddy's... he's melting! Shh! She doesn't want to see that! Don't make her look! Don't look! Stupid! Stupid!
I know it hurts, Talitha. I'm sorry. But you need to deal with this. What happened to them? Think.
When she thinks, water comes out of her eyes. The Masters beat her when she wastes water. So she doesn't think anymore. She sees them. Mommy and Daddy. Burning in white light, melting, going to pieces. They can't even say anything to her. They're dead, Shepard. They try to save her and the Masters burn them. Can she stop remembering now, please?
I was on Mindoir. My parents died in the raid.
Lying! You get hit for lying! Get the buzz or the burning. Can't be there. Why are you alive? Why are you? Why aren't you like her? Broken, only fit to dig and carry.
For a while I was broken. I lost my whole family, Talitha. My friends, my childhood. I had to pull myself up and keep going.
You lose your mommy and daddy, but you don't dig, you don't carry. You stand up. She wishes she could stand up.
Alright, so now, after all of this, we're going to go ahead and take one step forward.
I'm gonna take a step towards you now, okay?
No, she's no good! Don't want to be handled again!
Okay, here we go. One more time.
I'm gonna take a step towards you now, okay?
She doesn't want... Don't touch her!
I'm gonna take a step towards you now, okay?
Please don't touch her! She's dirty. You'll catch it.
Alright, so this is part of the play where you give it a sedative. So, let's try it.
Talitha, this will make you sleep. If you fall asleep, they'll take you to a place where you can get better.
Will she have bad dreams?
You'll dream of a warm place, and when you wake up, you'll be in it.
She'd like that. It hurts when I remember me. But she wants to remember.
Alright. That was a tough one, guys, and yeah, as I mentioned, it's a very sensitive topic. You know, I really hope no one out there has this kind of goes to that kind of darkness like this. It's a pretty tough thing to deal with, and if anyone you know does things like this, you know, do what you can, try to get help. You know, it's very important. You know, but all right, I'm gonna go ahead now and continue playing. Try to get composed here. Because yeah, that was pretty tough to play. Let's talk to Lieutenant Gerard.
Is it over, Commander?
She took the sedative. She wants to get better, Lieutenant.
Thanks, Commander. That means a lot. I didn't want to hurt her. It's just when I see her curled into a ball and shivering. She was only 6 when they took her. Why the hell are we out here if we can't even keep one little girl safe?
Bad things happen to good people, Lieutenant. That's why you and I are here. Don't wring your hands over her. Help her.
Yes, ma'am. Thanks for your help, Commander. We are taking her to a counseling center. They'll help her get better.
Yep. I mean, I'm glad for that, guys. You know, and I hope that character gets better. And also to those of you who play Mass Effect with your Shepard, to get that cutscene, you have to select Sole Survivor
In entertainment
and
news,
Colonist.
Francis Kitt has announced plans to direct Hamlet with L Corps cast members. The production will open dramatic theater to the L Corps with a Hamlet who uses L Corps body language and pheromones. Kitt claims that he's also excited by giving a human audience the chance to judge Hamlet by his deeds and not his emotions.
Okay, so an L Corps Hamlet. Man, that's gonna be one funky performance. Can you imagine an L Corps passing gas? That's pretty gross. So yeah, so here we are with Kalisa Al-Jalani.
Commander Shepard?
We'll speak of her another time. Right now, of course, we need to get to Citadel Tower and speak with Groth and Admiral Kahoku. So let's go ahead now to Citadel Tower. Alright, so we're about 20 minutes into this video, and I want to go ahead and thank you all again for watching this. I know my videos seem long in this game, but I'm showing you an experience that you may not see anywhere else. So let's go over here and speak to Garoth and tell him the bad news about his brother.
Any news? Did you find my brother yet?
I found your brother's body. His ship was attacked by privateers.
Willem's dead? I guess I should have expected this. When his ship dropped out of contact, I just knew. But I kept hoping he might still be alive.
I'm sorry for your loss.
Thank you for finding him. It's better to know one way or the other. That's what they say, right? Please excuse me. I need to go make arrangements for his funeral.
Alright, so we're now done with that mission. Let's go ahead now and speak to Admiral Kahoku, who is over there at the comm. You know, now his mission was pretty crazy, in the fact that his entire unit was killed by a thresher maw. That's horrible.
Waiting to speak with one of the Councilor's assistants. Commander, any word on my missing men?
I'm not sure how to tell you this, Admiral. Your men were killed by a thresher maw.
A thresher maw? That's not... My men wouldn't just stumble into a thresher nest. Not the entire unit.
Somebody lured them there with an Alliance distress beacon. Placed it perfectly so they'd land right beside the thresher nest.
Damn it. I had a bad feeling about this ever since my team disappeared. An Alliance beacon used as bait, my unit wiped out, and nobody seems to know anything about it. Commander, I appreciate what you did. Now I need to do my part. The families of those Marines deserve to know why they died.
Anything you need from me?
Not right now, Shepard, but I'll let you know as soon as I find something out.
Alright, so that's another mission completed, and that's pretty messed up though. To be the bearer of bad news for something like that. And here is Emily Wong in a very nice dress. Let's see what she needs from us now.
Commander Shepard, could I have another word with you? Hello again, Commander. I've got a proposition for you. Since you helped me get information on the crime syndicate, I've gotten a lot more backing from my publishers. I'm investigating traffic controller conditions now, and I wondered if you could help.
That seems like a step down from wide-scale corruption.
Actually, in a way, it's more important. This isn't about people getting rich. This is about safety. I've heard rumors that the space traffic controllers are overworked to a dangerous degree. I can't get into the control room, but you could. If you planted a bug inside, I could crack the story.
If you crack this story, what's likely to happen?
Ideally, there will be calls to improve working conditions by hiring more controllers and upgrading systems. The Council won't pay for improvements voluntarily. This story will provide that pressure.
What will this bug allow you to pick up?
Just audio and video. I'm not trying to tap into the traffic control system if that's what you're worried about. I just need to hear and see them in order to correlate their activity with traffic efficiency.
Everyone knows space traffic controllers are overworked. How is this news?
There's a difference between overworked and dangerous. Traffic at the Citadel has increased by 300% in the last century, but traffic controller resources haven't kept up. We already have several last-minute wave-offs per week. Do we have to wait for a full-blown disaster?
This bug you want me to plant, could it interfere with traffic signals?
Absolutely not. I made certain that the frequencies it uses won't interfere with anything.
I can't promise anything, but I'll see what I can do. Give me the bug.
Excellent. Just place it on a terminal with a good view of the area. Thanks again for your help. In the long run, this story is going to save lives.
Okay, so we have another mission here. An assignment. Let's go over here to a journal. And we're going to go ahead and go plant a bug. And we're going to go back to CSEC. Well, before we do that, though, we're going to go ahead. Well, actually, I'm going to squad menu here and level up Garrus and Rex. Alright, cool. So now we're going to go ahead and do a little excursion. we're going to head to the financial district because we need some more. We need some weapons and armor. So let's go over here there. Alright, so here we are now at this district here. And as I mentioned earlier, before you got in the elevator, so that mission there with Talitha, to save her from hurting herself, you want to get that with certain parameters for your Commander Shepard. For that to happen, you have to put down Colonist as your origin, and Soul Survivor as your psych profile. So Soul Survivor, your character survived an attack on a Kuz, and only she lived. So let's get to this jelly here.
Ah, human. This one is greatly pleased to see you here in my decadent emporium.
Who are you?
This one's face name is Delaninder, though many in this place simply refer to it as Delan. Please take time to examine the fine goods it has for purchase, all of great worth.
Show me your items.
Oh, this one is pleased to do so, human. You will not be disappointed.
Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and look at the upgrades and see what we have. So right now I have shredder rounds and crowd explosives. So I don't think I need those.
Commander, it is good to see you again. Would you care to see some of its fantastic items today?
Show me your items.
Oh, this one is pleased to do so, human. You will not be disappointed.
Alright, let's go ahead now and look at the non-human armors. So, there's not a lot here. And, let's see, you have light armor, medium armor. Let's see. So on Garrus, he has the Agent 1. I'll get him the Scorpion. Okay. Damn, I need to get back in there.
Commander, it is good to see you again. Would you care to see some of its fantastic items today?
Show me your items.
Oh, this one is pleased to do so, human. You will not be disappointed.
Okay, so let's see here. So, what I want to do now is I'm going to go ahead and grab my licenses. So by doing this, what will happen is I will actually be able to get armors on the Normandy without even coming over here. So actually, on the way over here, I saw two characters off in the distance. So let's see what they're about.
I'm telling you, this is not what Jake would want.
Who are you to tell me what my husband would want?
I'm the only person making sense right now. You're endangering your baby.
I don't care what you think, Michael. It's my decision.
I know you're hurting, Rebecca, but don't let your grief hurt your baby too.
Can I help with anything?
Perhaps you can talk some sense into her.
I don't need anyone to talk sense into me, Michael. I'm not undergoing the treatments.
My sister-in-law here is pregnant, and she's refused to let the baby undergo gene therapy in utero.
I'm certain that she has a good reason. I'd like to hear both sides.
My husband Jacob died from a rare heart condition several months ago.
There's a chance that the baby could develop the same heart condition, but routine gene therapy can eliminate it.
A very small chance, Michael. And extranet reports say the therapy could harm the child.
It's less dangerous than the genetic enhancements that every soldier in the Alliance receives.
What are the chances that your child will develop the heart condition?
According to the doctors, there's a 1 in 50 chance. And if my baby develops the condition, medical treatments are available.
Which are nowhere near as effective as simply getting the gene therapy.
What are the chances that gene therapy could hurt the baby?
1 in 300 at most.
But extranet articles say there could still be long-term complications we don't know about. Don't you understand? If my baby is that 1 in 300, I will always wonder if I killed my baby for nothing.
Yeah, this is a pretty difficult topic, and I'm not a father nor a doctor, but in this playthrough, personally, I'll let her choose. You know, it's pretty much her body, her choice. So I'm gonna go with that.
It's Rebecca's child, Michael. I think you should honor her decision.
Damn it, she's not choosing. She's acting blindly out of grief.
I know you want the best for your brother's child, but this is not your decision.
Of course it is! I'm the closest thing to a father this baby is going to have.
Then support the baby's mother. Stand with her when she makes the tough decisions.
This baby is the only thing my brother... It's all I have left of him. I need to know that the baby's safe.
It's all I have left too, Michael.
I just want Jacob's child to be safe. I want to give him that much.
We will. I promise. Thank you for talking with us. I appreciate it.
Alright, well, cool. So we got some Paragon points for that. And, yeah, let's go to journal real quick and see what we have so far. So, we're going to go ahead and plant a bug. That's going to be back in CSEC. And then after that, we'll head back to Normandy. So right now, let's go to, let's go on a little excursion. Let's head to the wards and head to the markets. You know, this is kind of a nice little excursion for both of us. Yes, I'm here at the markets now, and what I want to do is find some armor for Rex, and there's our friend Conrad Verner. Let's speak to this man here at XBOX.
Welcome back, EarthClan. Will you be needing supplies for your return to the colonies?
Show me what you've got.
Most excellent. I am sure you will find something pleasing.
Okay, so let's see here. So, let's see. We got Reaper. Ooh, man. Okay, so let's see here. So I already have the Equalizer. Garrus has a Striker, and Rex has a Hammer. Though he's not really a sniper himself. He's more of a shotgun-wielding warrior. So right now, okay, I have nothing more here I need, so we can leave that, and let's speak to Conrad Verner.
Hey, there are rumors on the extranet that you've been made the first human Spectre. That's incredible.
Being a Spectre is a big responsibility. I just want to make humanity proud.
The vids are all talking about Commander Shepard fighting for all of us back home. And your grace and skill have inspired a whole legion of admirers, too. Hey, can I get your picture?
I don't have a problem with it, but why?
Are you kidding? Nobody will believe that I talked with the beautiful Commander Shepard unless I get a picture. Just hold up your gun. Perfect. Thanks again, Commander. I'm gonna hang this in my living room. My wife will love it.
Okay, so what we have here is an obsessed fan. Okay, nothing wrong with that. But yeah, so in this game, as you play this game, as your legend grows, you'll meet people like Conrad and get more missions like this. So now let's go speak to Moorland. Let's see what he has.
Hello there. Welcome to Moorland's famous shop. You want many good supplies, yes?
Let me see what you have.
Oh, you will be pleased, I think. Very good things I have. You will see.
Alright, so right now I want to see his non-human armors. Let's see, so... Oh, nice. So I have it for Rex. Let's do comparison. So Rex has Mercenary 1. Absolutely. Okay, let's with comparison. Okay, No, not that one. I'm gonna go to Liberator. Let's compare it. So Garrett says Agent 1, so I'm gonna get him. Well, yeah, I already got him one already. Let's go to the our equipment, and we're gonna go ahead and give him some new armor. So give him a Scorpion. And also, as you notice as well, as you play this game, your legend will grow. And this is a Predator. It's a Predator 6 for the Krogan. Oh yeah, now that looks badass right there. All right, we can now leave. Actually, wait a minute. Go ahead again. That's something I wanted to get.
Hello there. Welcome to Moorland's famous shop. You want many good supplies, yes?
Let me see what you have.
Oh, you will be pleased, I think. Very good things I have. You will see.
Alright, so what I want to see here is, ooh, we got a Warlord. Let's do comparison. And he's already good in that regard. So I'm gonna go ahead and get a grenade upgrade. So what that does, it allows me to carry more grenades. Alright, cool. That's all there is. So let's go ahead now and let's see here. So what I want to do, let me see if I can go to Flux. Something I want to see there. And I know these little excursions, they may seem insignificant, but this is a way to play. Alright, so I guess he got caught cheating. Let's talk to him real quick.
Yep.
Why were you tossed out of there?
Doran didn't have a clue what I was doing. He assumed I was cheating.
I know Doran. If he says you're cheating, you're cheating.
I was just tipping the scales in my favor. Only as an experiment.
Still sounds like cheating to me.
To you, maybe. But this device is merely intended to simulate situations and record results. Recording losses is easy, of course. Nobody notices those.
Why do you need to record these outcomes?
Now you're getting to the heart of it. I've spent the last 5 years developing a system that can accurately predict wins and losses on the Quasar. I just need a few more recorded wins and I can complete the algorithms.
Can you do that? Isn't that illegal?
It's illegal to use my system, but I won't use it. I'll sell it to others. I just need a few more wins recorded.
Does the device help me win?
The device is set to emit a frequency that will slightly increase your odds. Nothing like my system eventually will, but enough to allow you to record your wins more quickly.
Why don't you just sell the device then?
What? No. This device is archaic. It uses brute force to achieve its goal. Besides, you saw how easily it was detected. My system, when it's complete, will be far more efficient and completely undetectable.
What's in this for me?
Keep your winnings. That should be payment enough, I think.
I think I'll take my chances the old-fashioned way.
Suit yourself. Well, I have some calculations to do. Goodbye.
Alright, so this mission here, you can be helping this guy cheat at Quasar. I'll come back another time. Right now, of course, we'll go ahead now and return to CSEC to plant that bug for Emily Wong.
Hello, Commander.
Show me what you got.
I'll open the rare stocks for you, Commander. Enjoy.
Alright, so I'm here. So, I want to show you something here too as well. The weapons. So all these here are for the Spectres. So I have a Thunder 6. So I have a Thunder 5. And with each, we buy that weapon, it gets stronger. So I'm gonna get a Thunder 6. I think Garrus has, yeah, he's a Thunder 5 as well. So I'm gonna get one for myself. Close comparison. And let me see here for a minute, because also my character, she can't wear heavy armor. But let me see here. Oh, cool. So we have some licenses as well. These will help immensely for the future part of the game. Now, the one reason why I don't really use the Spectre weapons is because, well, mainly because of the strength, but I've also found that the ones I have on the battlefield are already stronger. So let's see here. Oh, here we go. So I'm gonna go up here to the control center up here. Let's pick up the pace. Yeah, so we're about 40 minutes into 40 minutes in to the game here. Let's play the bug right here. Alright, cool. And now we're going to go back and return to Emily Wong. Let's see what she is. Yeah, so I'll come back here later on in the game. Planning a bug. We're going to go ahead and inform Emily. So we're going to return to the Citadel Tower. Now these missions may seem insignificant, but not only does it help your legend grow, it also levels up your character. So what happens is, if you do the main quests too early, you might miss out on some things, such as as you'll see later in another episode, when I speak to Kalisa Archulani, you will see why I took my time playing these missions.
I'm already getting readings. This is gonna make a great story. Thank you so much for your help. Here, this is everything I've got from my publisher's budget.
It was no problem. Good luck with your story. It deserves to be heard.
I appreciate your support. I hope this will save some lives in the long run. Thanks again for your help. I'm gonna show this to my publisher.
Alright, cool. So, I'm glad to help. Okay, so let's go to our journal real quick and do a quick recap. So, we now finished up the one mission with Emily Wong for the planning a bug. So the mission there with Talitha was called "I Remember Me." That was a pretty deep mission for me, you know, and I'm kind of glad we saved her from hurting herself. Okay, so next one here we have usual readings. We'll go to Argos Row. Conrad Verner is all done already. There's one here called a Strange Transmission. We'll go there in the Hockey Eta cluster later in the game. And you got Rogue VI and Dr. Salarian. So those missions we'll do in the next few episodes. So let's head back now to the Normandy. And we need to go ahead and speak to Dr. Liar Tassoni. Because yes, it's important to speak to your squad mates after a mission like that. Now, I don't know about most of you guys, but talking to your squad mates is important. Okay, so while I'm here, let me go ahead and save now. Well, actually, you know, I won't save yet. Let me,
I'm surprised that you're willing to kill your own, Rex. Aren't the Krogan just a few generations away from extinction?
You don't get it. For all your talk of honor and pride, the Turians never had to test their principles in a real struggle. Anyone who fights us is either stupid or on Saren's payroll. Killing the latter is business. Killing the former is a favor to the universe.
Oh man, you know, I don't know why, but I'm probably one of the few people in this game who play this game and enjoy the elevator banter between the two. It's actually pretty cool. But hearing Rex, he keeps it real. I like that.
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in progress. Logged. The commanding officer is aboard. XO Presley stands relieved.
Alright, so we're now back at the Normandy here. Let's go ahead and speak to some of our squad mates. Let's see how Joker's doing.
I prefer gold to silver, you know, for my medal. I figured you'd recommend me for one since I pulled your boots out of the fire.
If we present you with a medal, you'll end up sitting on stage listening to politicians make speeches for a couple of hours.
That's a good point. They'd probably make me shave, too. I spent the last 7 weeks working on this baby. No medal's worth that. So, Commander, why don't you tell me why you're really here?
Okay, I've already did this already.
I have to go.
Alright, see ya.
Alright, so let's head down. Let's go ahead and head down to the lower deck and speak to our squad mates. Yeah, I don't know about you guys, but for me, talking to my squad mates is very important. You know, it's also how you build relationships too, because in the series, these are your friends. These are people who are very important in the game. And the one person I haven't spoken to yet is Dr. Chakwas. I should speak to her too, just to see who she is. So here's Caden. Let's talk to him.
Commander, do you have a minute?
I always make time for my officers.
Off the record, I think there's something wrong here. This Saren is looking for records on some kind of galactic extinction, but we can't get backup from the Council? Sorry, Commander. There's writing on the wall here, but someone isn't reading it.
The Council doesn't want to believe anything's wrong. I'd call it human nature, but...
I hear you. It just seems like a group that's been around as long as the Council should see this coming. I mean, it's funny, we finally get out here, and the final frontier was already settled. And the residents don't even seem impressed by the view. Or the dangers.
Well, well. You're a romantic. Did you sign on for the dream, Malenko? Secure a man's future in space?
Yeah, I read a lot of those books when I was a kid, where the hero goes to space to prove himself worthy of a woman he loves, or, you know, for justice. Now, maybe I was a romantic in the beginning, but I thought about it after brain camp. Biotic acclimation and temperance training. I'm not looking for the dream. I just want to do some good. See what's out here. Sorry if I got too informal. Protocol wasn't a big focus back in Bot.
Tell me about it.
Biotic acclimation and temperance didn't last past the airlock. To the kids they hauled in, it was brain camp. Sorry, hauled in is unkind. We were encouraged to commit to an evaluation of our abilities so an understanding of biotics could be compiled. There are worse results of accidental exposure to element 0 in the womb. Beats the brain tumors some kids grew up with.
Is there some question about how you were exposed?
My mother was downwind of a transport crash. It was before there were human biotics, a little after the discovery of the Martian ruins. It only gets iffy around 63 when kinetics was running out of first-gen subjects. Until then, they'd relied on accidentals. A bunch of guys in suits show up at your door after school, and next thing you know, you're out on Jump Zero.
Jump Zero is Gagarin Station, right? What's it like?
Yeah, that's the official name. Biggest and farthest facility we had for decades. Right on the termination shock, the outer edge of the solar system. It's where they did all the Goose Chase FTL research before we caught on to using mass effect fields. It was a sterile research platform when I was there.
There were other kids in the same boat, right? At least you weren't alone out there.
That's true. We did have a little circle that'd get together every night before lights out. We didn't have much to do, though. It was a research platform then, and kinetics kept Jump Zero off the extranet to prevent leaks.
Then you must have had plenty of time to get to know each other.
Yeah, we'd sit around and bull every night after dinner, play cards or network games. There was this girl named Rana, who had a little circle grow up around her. She was from Turkey. Her family was very rich. But she was smart and charming as hell. Beautiful, but not stuck up about it. Like you, I guess.
Oh, Caden. Are you trying to flirt now? I'm your CEO, partner. Alright.
Sounds like she was special to you.
She was. Or maybe she felt the same. But things never felt together. Training, you know.
You know of any intentional exposures for certain?
No one knows. Doesn't mean they didn't happen. As big as the exposures were, it was hard to track down accidentals. It was different then. No one knew the potential, so there wasn't a lot of regulation. Anything Kinetics did was gold. I'm not saying they intentionally detonated drives over our outposts, but in retrospect, they were damn quick on the scene.
Jump Zero's a long way from home. What was it like?
The grand gateway to humanity looks a lot better in the vids. Anyway, this was supposed to be a casual debrief, not a bull session about stuff that happened years ago.
I wanted to get to know you a little better, that's all. Thanks for the talk, Caden.
Well, you're welcome, ma'am. You, make a habit of getting this personal with everyone?
No, I don't. We'll talk again later.
I'll need some time to process that, Commander. But, yeah, I'd like that.
Alright, cool. So we have a little budding romance there with Caden. Let's talk to him again, just for a second.
Anything you need?
Just trying to get a sense of where the crew's at. Thoughts?
I've wasted enough of your time for now, Commander. We'll have time for personal debriefings later.
What's your opinion on the last mission?
Dr. Tassoni. She seems nice enough. I mean, if you like the bookish sort.
Any intentions there, Lieutenant?
None, Commander. I prefer adventurous women.
We'll talk later, Caden.
I'd like that.
Alright, cool. That was pretty nice talking to Caden. Let's go in here for a second. Speak to Liara.
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
Alright, so let's see over here. Speak to Liara.
I never properly thanked you for saving me from the Geth, Commander. If you hadn't shown up,
I'm just glad we got there in time.
So am I. I know you took a chance bringing me aboard this ship. I have seen the way your crew looks at me. They do not trust me. But I am not like Benezia. I will do whatever I can to help you stop Saren. I promise.
Don't worry, Liara. I trust you. I know you won't let me down.
It means a lot to hear you say that, Commander. Thank you.
Do you know why Benezia joined up with Saren?
I don't understand it. She was always outspoken about the need for the Asari to become more involved in shaping galactic events. Maybe she thought allying herself with Saren would somehow be for the greater good in the long run. At least I hope so.
This hurts you, doesn't it?
None of this makes any sense to me. I have not spoken to Benezia in many years, but I know her, and this was not like her. Something changed.
I'd like to know more about the Asari.
We were the first species to discover the Citadel. We were instrumental in forming the Council, and we always strive to be the voice of peaceful cooperation in galactic disputes. My people believe we are all part of a single galactic community. Each species contributes something to the greater whole. Although we seek to understand other species, it seems few of them seek to understand us. The galaxy is filled with rumors and misinformation about my people.
Like what?
Most of the inaccuracies are centered around our mating rituals. My species is monogendered. Male and female have no real meaning for us. We still require a partner to reproduce. This second parent, however, may be of any species and any gender.
I don't understand. Your species can mate with anyone?
Mating is not quite the proper term, not as you understand it. Physical contact may or may not be involved, but it is not an essential element of the union. The true connection is mental. Our physiology allows us to meld with other beings. We can touch the very depths of their minds. We explore the genetic memory of their species. We share the most basic elements of their individual and racial identities. We then pass these traits on to our daughters. It is how we learn to grow as a species and how we develop a greater understanding of other races.
What happens to your partner after the union?
Every relationship is different. Some unions are a single encounter with both parents parting ways afterwards. Others can be more long-term. Sometimes an Asari and her partner will stay together for many decades.
Do you know who Matriarch Benezia chose as her partner?
She rarely spoke of her partner. Though I know my father, if you want to use that term, was another Asari.
I thought you always needed another species to serve as one of the parents.
Think about it, Shepard. If we were not able to mate with our own species, we would have died out long before we ever mastered spaceflight and left our homeworld. Union with our own kind is no longer common, not for the purposes of reproduction. Most Asari believe it weakens our species. Asari daughters inherit racial traits from the father species. If both parents are Asari, then nothing has been gained, or so conventional wisdom would hold. I am what is sometimes called a pureblood. Though no Asari would ever be cruel enough to say the word to my face, it is a great insult among my people. It is possible Benezia's partner was embarrassed by their union. She may have been too ashamed to publicly acknowledge me as her offspring.
Maybe she wanted to meet you but couldn't. Something could have happened to her. Maybe she passed away.
You might be right. I hope you are. But I have no way to know for sure. Benezia never spoke of her partner. Whatever happened, it caused her too much pain to dwell on it. She raised me by herself, though that is not uncommon. Many Asari raise their children alone, particularly if the father species is short-lived. Often the partner will pass on long before the child reaches maturity.
You Asari live for 1,000 years. What happens when your partner dies?
Few sapient species live as long as my kind. We have learned to take a philosophical approach to our unions. We do not focus on the inevitable loss of our partners. Instead, we enjoy the time we spend with them. And even after they're gone, a part of them lives on in us. The union is a connection that transcends both time and space.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
Alright, that was pretty cool talking to Liara Tassoni. And of course, with the end of the conversation comes the end of this video. So I know this video wasn't eventful, but you know, allowed it to tie up some loose ends. But if you enjoyed this episode, hope you guys come back for more. And I look forward to playing more for you. So until next time, you guys take care of yourselves and have an amazing day.